Movie nights, man, there's something special about them, you know? Magical. Sharing an experience with someone you really care about. Moments to remember. It doesn't matter if the movie is shitty, or the acting is bad, or if there's plot holes all over. In the end, it's all about the people you're with. Man, you gotta watch this part, you'll love this, I say, popcorn flying all over, as I flail my arms around, excitedly. Yes, I'm one of those people. Freddy doesn't seem to mind. Most people hate it when I talk too much, or when I get a little too animated. But Freddy really gets me, you know. He knows I mean nothing by it. He doesn't even wince, old Freddy. What a champ. Haha, did you see that? I punch him playfully in the shoulder. Freddy and I go way back. Old pals, you know. It's Freddy, right? Yeah, has to be. He's got that face. Fred, Freddy, Frederick, the F-train. A little on the shy side, old Freddy. He doesn't talk much. That's alright though, Freddy. I can do the talking. Hey Freddy, Freddy, I say, stuffing my face with yet another fistful of popcorn. This one is a hell of a movie, man. He'd never admit it, but he loves it. I can tell. He doesn't want to love it, but he does. That's Freddy for you. Don't let those dead old eyes fool you. He's a barrel of emotion, that one. Real softy, when push comes to shove. Look at him shaking, all leaf-like. Oh, he's feeling it, alright. Oh man, this is my favorite part. I nudge him. Remember this part, Freddy? Sure he does. He saw it not an hour ago. I could tell already then that he'd love the director's cut. See, I told you. I lean forward to get a better angle. I messed up when I cut her throat. There's not enough blood. That's why I had to do the second take. Freddy cheers me on by wailing hysterically. We're all different, Freddy. We all show excitement in different ways. I mean, your wife. That was smooth. I note with professional interest. She bled out in seconds. She didn't fight back like your daughter. Just calmly accepted it. Respect. He's rocking back and forth in the couch wildly. I guess the rope will hold a little while longer. Soon, at the end credits now. I gotta say, Freddy, I pat him on the back. This has been an enjoyable evening. We should do it again sometime. Freddy is such a stand-up fellow. He doesn't want me to leave, I can tell. I know Freddy. We go way back. Alright, I say, rewinding the tape. Just one more time, yeah? What is this, the 10th viewing? You must really dig this movie, Freddy. Can't say I blame you though. It's a true masterpiece. Movie nights, man. There's just something special about movie nights. I saw him the first time in a cafe across my street. I noticed him in the crowd of people instantly. He looked handsome, more so beautiful. He was different from all the people I have seen before. Not that I have a lot of friends. I'm the least social person you will ever meet. But he was different. You will know when you look at him. Only you won't be able to see him. You won't even know his existence. You won't even know if he walks past you. And you will see him only twice in your life. One, when you are born, but you are too young to remember. And two, when you are dying, but too scared to remember. I don't know why I can see him. I don't know what changed in my life on that day I first saw him, and I knew instantly that he was different. Maybe I should have taken the cue. Maybe if I had paid attention, this day would have never come. Maybe if I knew, I would have tried to live my life differently. I can never be credited for being a good person. I just couldn't be not selfish at any given point of time. And that is exactly the reason I can't understand why I stepped in to push a child away from the oncoming truck. If the child was hit, it would have been his mother's fault for not looking after him. Her fault for ignoring the child to gossip with a woman. I still do not understand why my legs started moving before my brain could summarize the situation. They say before you die, your life will flash in front of your eyes. Mine didn't. The only thing flashing in front of my eyes is his smile. The slight smile on the curve of his lips did not exhibit satisfaction. It was more of a sad smile, a smile of pity. And then I hit the road head first after getting thrown into the air. I did not feel any pain, but a sudden realization flashed in front of my eyes. A realization of who he was, what he does. You will meet him twice in your life. Once to give you something, and next take it back from you and give it to another person. I don't know how many people have known him before and how many will see him after me. People generally call him the Grim Reaper, Death, or any such term of death. You will too if you see him when you are old enough to remember, and you will easily mistake him for death itself. But the moment my head hit the road, I realized his name. He laid next to me on the road. The sad smile transferred from his lips to mine. I have finally recognized him, whom people call Fate. I look in the mirror and straighten my tie. When I go out, I want to look nice. My reflection smiles, but I don't feel it. My apartment is a mess, but that doesn't matter because I have a date. I didn't tell my friends about it. I was apprehensive. I know in my heart this will be the only date we'll have. I never liked her much before, but these past few weeks, she's somehow just become more and more attractive. And I've started to find her smile endearing, and her eyes warm and welcoming. I give myself a last once over, then pull on my overcoat and head out the door, trying not to see the orange notice taped to the door. Not that it matters, because I have a date. My watch says it's almost 6 p.m. I'm making good time. The taxi pulls in front of me and I get in, giving him the location. A park. The park I chose isn't very popular. There's typically only a few kids and joggers in the early afternoon. By this time, we'll have the whole place to ourselves, I'd imagine. The taxi pulls up and I step out, suddenly becoming hesitant. The pesky what-ifs fill my head. No, I tell myself. It's too late to turn back now. She'll be expecting you. I dressed my best just for this date. I sit on the bench and wait. I'm nervous and sweating, and my hands are beginning to shake. I reach into my jacket and pull out my gun. As I press it against my head, I think of how wonderful it would be to meet her. Death, that is. I close my eyes and pull the trigger.